Yo, what's up? It's your girl B Brown, the Revolutionary.
And Sunshine Lorena. And you know what? I want to know. We want to know because we nosy. What you watching?
Well, child, this week we done watched Girl in the Closet, honey.
With Miss Tammy Roman. Miss Remy Ma did her thing once again in another flick. I'm loving what Remy is doing right now. And
Yeah,
Deja Peters.
yes. She's an up and coming actress. I mean, I haven't seen her in a lot of stuff, but the stuff I have seen her in, she's impactful.
Yes, she really is one of those ladies that it's like an effortless thing. I think like she can really like get into because any character I've seen her in from that boss chick to this worried mom, phenomenal, just phenomenal. And Miss
Mm-hmm.
Tammy, let's not talk about Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy came in. What'd you say, boss? Slanging and banging,
I ain't lying. I'm talking about swinging and banging, baby. First of all,
girl.
I love me some Tammy, but I like to see the fact that she done came in on a serious, more serious role. And
Yes,
trust, honey, she gave all the stank Buddha energy that this movie needed. Trust.
yes. You know what that is? You know what that is? That's that big Aries energy. Yes, that's what that is. Big Aries energy in her season. Happy birthday, Miss Tammy Roman.
Happy birthday to you. So let's get right into it, child. So for those that don't know, this is a Lifetime movie, and you know Lifetime is got the drama. If they ain't got nothing else,
Lifetime,
they got the drama.
listen, Lifetime will have you be like, oh, let me watch this for 5 minutes. And like 8, 9 hours later, you done watch 7 dramas. You scared to go outside, and you worried about your neighbor busting your window because you think it's a stalker. Lifetime be doing
Exactly.
their thing.
Exactly. And this movie is, I liked it. It did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Yes,
Um, it started out
with a
making
bang.
you wonder what in the world is going on here. So the director is Jara Thomas.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that sounds like a woman.
I mean, unless it's an exotic name, like like a different kind of name. Let's look that up.
Yeah, let's see what Miss Jara Thomas got going on. But nevertheless, I like the fact that it came in letting you know what's what. And yes, from what I can see, it is a woman.
Okay. Well, big
Um,
up to
and
Sarah.
let me just name off the producers because at the end of the day, the people behind the scenes are important too. Okay,
Yes.
so we got Keith Neal, James Sepulfrick, Courtney Miller, Jimmy Watson, and David Eubanks. And then the production company is Swirl Films. The executive producer is Eric Tomosanos. Okay,
We're gonna
and
make it work.
probably tortured and butchered that name, but that's what we're going with.
We're gonna make it work. Okay. We're gonna make it do what it do.
So, do you want to start off on how the movie started, child?
Okay. So first and foremost, spoiler alert. Because if you ain't seen it, don't watch what we about to say.
Right.
This movie starts off. What happened? The girl trying to escape. The man grip her up and bust in her head. I was like, what?
I'm talking about just put hands on her, throw her down some doggone steps.
Hands, feet, and paws. I'm like, what in the world is really going on in this movie? And already. So
And then
at
he slammed
off,
the door.
yes, off top, it's like, oh my God. Oh my
Right.
God.
What is
What's going
going on here?
on? What's going to happen? I'm like, is they into some kind of trafficking, some kind of
Right.
organ
That's what I
donation,
was trying to figure out. Mm-hmm.
some kind of prostitution ring? What was really going on? So
Mm-hmm.
the queen that she is, Miss Remy, comes in the scene. Now Tammy and Remy in this movie, their names were Mia, that was Tammy Roman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
Remy was Patricia, right? Yeah. So Tammy, who is Mia, she was like an OG type gangster. She was like when mommy died from cancer, she had to take care of the family. Like now she was, slinging, doing some things in them streets she wasn't supposed to be doing. I think she was into them narcotics and selling people and stuff. Like she was like OG gangster, but like
Well,
really was like nice
Mia
and
Well, they were sisters too. Let's add
Yeah,
that in there. They were sisters.
right.
But Mia was the black sheep, low down, dirty dog, scum of the earth. I can't trust you just because you family. Please keep your distance because I don't want to have to hurt you or cut you. Family member that we all have that we don't like to fool with.
Like
Okay?
I wouldn't trust you with my dead dog,
Right,
kind of remember.
right.
Yeah, yeah, one of those, one of those.
Remy
But the
Ma seemed like Miss Patricia she
yeah,
seemed very wholesome,
yeah,
and I'm just trying to live for my child and make sure my child is got the best that I can give her right now.
yeah, but she was like low key struggling. They never said if she was married, divorced, widow, none of that
Yeah,
stuff. Like
there was no
nothing.
low key struggling. That was a high key
It,
struggle.
it was like, am I going to pay for like the green beans or the electricity? Like kind of struggling. And
Right.
that's what Mia kept saying, like, you know, because she came to the baby girl birthday party, bringing gifts and all that kind of food. Look, she looked coming into that daggone, she looked like she was nothing but foolishness with the
Right.
outfit she had on. Child, you know she
Right.
was from the good above the street. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So then she like, well, it wasn't when you take that money. You know what I mean? So it's like she was trying to be like she's a hypocritical or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Girl, she was like old sugar daddy that you don't want to have nothing to do with. But I need that damn money. Like Nate, come on. I'm in a
give me that old
bind, Nate.
funky $40. That
Yeah,
old funky $40. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But then like Remy Ma had got sick. She had like this brain aneurysm and went to the
Hold
hospital.
on before you jump to that part. Remy Ma had told her child, baby, listen,
Yeah.
all money ain't good money, baby. So she was very adamant about not fooling with her sister. She know her damn sister, but go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Now Remy Ma should have had this brain aneurysm, right? So
I
and
believe
you
she had it from trying to worry about how she was gonna pay them bills. But go ahead.
know, and baby and stuff. I'm just saying. But then she like, and my whole thing is, if you know what kind of folk you got, what you leaving your baby with them for? Come on now, left the baby with her, and then she done stole the child's baby.
Girl, I'm talking about she done took off with the child and then moved 15 times. These folk can't keep up with the woman.
Stole her in the basement with it. It wasn't even just her in the basement with the one person. It was girl.
Child, it was a man and two other women in the basement,
The,
struggle busting, eating
no, it
crumbs,
was
and sleeping in dirty, nasty clothes. And they was using the restroom in a bucket.
child, child, real people under the stairs ish. Okay,
I'm talking
scurry,
about the new version.
scurry. Like they
Yeah.
looked. It was the man. The man always just he looked real struggle bus. Like and for like I want to know why. I want to know why. I want to know why. Like what was really going on?
First of all, you could tell he was a little handicapped.
A
And you
lot.
remember when so she is collecting these people and using their money, their social security checks or whatever checks she getting for. And not only is she using these people checks, but she's making them do strange things for a little piece of change.
Like I'm talking about having babies, and you ain't getting no checks for them babies neither.
Okay, so she got the people under the stairs. The reason why she throwing them down there in the stairs from the get-go is because they are under her care at this point, which is not very good care. She taking their money, she paying for her lifestyle and throwing them to the dogs.
Child, it was a mess.
It
You
was
know
a
what she
mess.
messed up is right where she got that white woman that killed her.
Yeah, and
Girl,
then they were killing folks.
busted people upside the head. They busted one girl that tried to escape upside the head. Threw her own niece that she threw into prostitution, y'all. What kind of? Come on
Okay,
now.
wait a minute. So wait a minute. Let's make sure we help them understand how this timeline is going. We don't want to just throw the events out there.
Right.
All right. So she clearly is in Atlanta balling off these folks' stuff.
With her daughter,
And
no less. With her daughter.
with her daughter. With her daughter. And what happened, the reason why she had to leave Atlanta?
She left Atlanta because her sister then woke up and wanted her baby. And the man came to the front door And they scurried off in the middle of the night like roaches.
I'm talking about scurried, baby. I'm talking about this woman that woke up looking for her child, and she said, "Oh, vroom," and they left overnight. And so then, next thing you know, they saying 5 years later.
Child.
5 years later, and after the 5 year plan, because I'm more than sure they moved to Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm. In the backwoods with the cows, because the daughter kept saying she started smelling like cows and horse stuff.
Mm-hmm. And she mad talking about, because we ain't stunned like we was in Atlanta.
We ain't flossing. Have forget a job.
Child.
With a 401k benefits, no baby.
Yeah, so then, you know, I guess they got a little bit of struggle bus going on. Not really a struggle, but they ain't getting the money they were getting in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So, honey, she goes out and get her a prospect, which is a disabled vet. The woman was actually smart, a white woman. She done tricked this white woman like she want to have some form of relationship with her, brought her back to the house and throw her into the doggone basement. So now we got a total of 5 people in the basement.
The people under the stairs keep multiplying.
And then the woman had a condition. She had some type of allergic condition where she had to take pills. Child, the woman up under the steps and had some type of reaction, and they didn't get her pills to her fast enough, and she died.
Come on now.
Not to mention she had just delivered a baby. One of the women just had about 15 children.
Wow. And they just running around rampant. Like they ain't selling these kids. They ain't collecting no welfare checks. They ain't doing nothing with these babies. Let them run around bad as hell.
I'm talking about ain't in nobody daycare, ain't going to school.
They even had social security numbers.
Right. And then not to mention, don't forget she got a boyfriend named Chris. Child, he is the reinforcement, honey. He beats them up and throws them down the stairs, and he makes sure everything get done. So
don't forget about Pastor now.
Well, that's what I'm going to go to that. After she killed that woman, she went out and found a homeless man, brought him back, let him start living now, and he was reinforcement number 2. And reinforcement number 2 was named Pastor.
He likes to drink.
Mm-hmm. You would have thought his name was Pastor because he know the Bible. No, he got a Bible that got a piece cut out in it where he got his little liquor bottle at, his little flask. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so he helps reinforce the prostitution, honey. He takes them to the hotel rooms and make them sleep with Johns.
Now and then, mind you, the one girl, her John is the police. Now you would think that the police would be helpful. No, ma'am, no, sir.
She told the police, and he took her right back over to that house. And girl, she got beat up, hit with a bat, and guess what? She died.
What's her head? Bust right side.
And what happened? What happened after she died?
They had to go again.
They moved again. Sure did.
And where they really messed up is they went back to the A. That's where they messed up at.
Mm-hmm.
With her daughter. That landlord would never came around.
Mm-hmm.
They would never got off that daggone basement, girl. Never.
So how this movie basically ended, she ended up going to stay with her daughter in the A after she done killed one of the women that was already under the stairs with her the whole movie, being violent and being foolish. And where her daughter was renting at, the landlord was actually someone that cared about their property, and he didn't want people living or any animals or nothing in the basement. And people was complaining of a smell, so they let you know that these people weren't bathing or nothing like that. So he seen a lock on the basement door. He done cut it and then went in there. The smell hit him in the face, and he trying to figure out what it was. He told me, come here, puppy. And when I tell you, people came out from around the corner, good, and he called the police.
They came in like SWAT.
I'm talking about, baby, they took her down with the quickness, child. It was nothing.
Or exactly.
So that's basically how that ended, baby.
Now I'm telling
So,
you want to watch something good and not just hear these clip notes, go watch The Girl in the Closet.
and that's it. It's on Prime Video, Girl in the Closet, starring Tammy Roma and
Remy Ma.
and Remy Ma. And make sure you tune in next time so you can see the next view that we do on a next movie or series or something like that.
Because let us know, what are you watching? We need something to really get into. I like to get into things. I like to get emotionally invested. You know what I'm saying? So let me know, what are you emotionally invested in right now?
All right, so subscribe, comment, let us know what y'all think about the movie, how y'all feel about the main character, Miss Mia, honey. Should have been named Mia XXX, honey. And we will definitely see you guys next go around. What you watching?
Because we nosy.